This is a tough one.
Yeah, hold on. Let me think. I'm gonna have to think back some years.
Because, like, you got the cliche gifts,
Oh.
like a pack of socks or underwear. Okay, Grant, you go.
So we got...
I'm so scared.
I probably shouldn't say this. This is from a long time ago when I was a kid.
Okay, it's gotta be.
So the relatives that if you listen, which you might listen to the podcast. I love you, and the thought did count. But my relatives, it was one of my aunts or uncles, I can't remember, and this was 20 years ago, 21, 22 years ago, probably. They got us for Christmas these, like, mini science experiments. And it was like how to make plaster Paris. I don't know. All this, it was supposed to...
It's supposed to be educational.
It was supposed to be educational and fun, like dinosaur fossil-y kind of theme. Anyway, we didn't know what the heck to do with it. It didn't work the way it said it was supposed to work, and it was just a complete mess. And it was not fun.
There was no Jurassic Park?
No, it was not. It did not deliver.
Well,
it was.
If that's the worst gift you've ever gotten, you've had pretty good gifts.
Well, yeah, but we never had a ton. A lot of it was typical. Pajamas, a few toys that we wanted, or something like what we wanted, or I don't know.
Okay.
We never had extravagant Christmases, but it was...
Clay, did you ever have a really bad Christmas gift?
So, I'm kind of with Grant on this. It was never, like, anything that, like, out the wazoo, like, weird, like, on A Christmas Story with, like, the bunny outfit, kind of, like, wazoo weird. But yeah. I remember the most annoying gift I ever got. And it wasn't that it was annoying. The gift itself was great. It was just getting to the gift was annoying. My grandma individually wrapped and tied bows around 50 single-dollar bills.
Oh, gosh.
And gifted them to me in a flippin' shoebox.
That's a lot of dedication.
I mean, hats off to Grandma.
She thought it was a good idea. But I remember sitting there looking at it like, one, why? Like, if you're gonna give me $50, it's so much easier just to write a check than me sitting there. And all of my siblings got it too. So like we're all sitting there like after Grandma left, and we're just like unwrapping single-dollar bills.
All I'm imagining right now is your grandma spending like 2 days straight just wrapping dollar bills.
We had that conversation where like all she's doing is just sitting there just like wrapping dollar bills.
It took her longer than 50 minutes to wrap $51 bills, I'm sure.
And so, like I said, it's not that was a bad gift, because it's a great gift. Who doesn't like cash?
Wonderful gift.
It was just getting to the gift was really annoying. That's the most like...
Well, and you know what? She was probably laughing her butt off at all of you guys unwrapping your $1 bills.
It was really a gift to herself.
Yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah. What we don't know is that was her like little like, haha.
Okay, so what was
Grandma, if you're listening to this, I do love you. And it was a great gift. And I spent it all on food. So, not at the club.
What was the best gift you've ever been given?
That's really hard.
Maybe not best gift. What is one of the most memorable gifts you've ever been given?
Can I do 2?
No.
But I have periods of my life that were different.
It's not how this works. It's not how any of this works.
Well, for me, the most memorable gift that I still enjoy, even to this day, is a small thing I have on my desk with a few pictures of when me and Erica got married and of the kids. And Erica had this personally made for me because she knew I loved the quote. And it says, "Living for a legacy." And I love it. And I have it on my desk. And I look at it every day, and it reminds me of what God's called me to, why I'm at work, and that's my most memorable gift.
That's much better than what I thought you were going to say.
Oh, yeah. What about you,
Most
Clay?
memorable gift I've ever been given.
Wait, hold on. We'll piece this in. Babe, what is the worst gift that you ever received?
Yeah!
And I may know where you're going to go with this.
I am so excited for this.
Oh, Clay, our first Christmas, not my best. Not my best times. And I don't know if she's maybe gotten a worse gift than that, but I'm just saying.
I'm so excited to
she's
hear
got
this.
plenty of
You have
fodder
no
for
idea.
this one.
So, Grant is not a naturally good gift giver. He's just not. God bless him, he tries. It's just not. It's a good thing my love language is not gifts.
God knew.
Because you're just not good at it. It's not that you've not grown in it, because you have and you've gotten better, but...
Thank you. Not by leaps and bounds, but just grown people.
Gift cards are just a really good option for us. So...
Pre-approved.
That's called a hint, Grant.
Pre-approved. Although now I have very communicative kids.
That's true. Well, in all fairness, I am incredibly picky and choosy and very selective, and I am a hard person to shop for, I think. But, it's not like a bad gift that you gave me. It was just so unsentimental. Like, it was our first Christmas together, and you got me a vacuum and a griddle. Like, clean my floors and cook me food.
Say that again. Say that again. Say it louder. Say it.
It was just a very practical gift, and it was just not what I was anticipating for our first Christmas.
He set his expectations of you clear as day right there.
Exactly. Like, cook me food and clean my house.
Let me guess, he was on the couch watching football or something.
No.
Grant.
I was at work.
We didn't have television.
Yeah, we didn't have television yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah. We weren't rolling in the dough yet. Like we are now.
Yeah, we're so rich. This podcast is just making us richer, too.
Yeah, well, yeah, with the fame of this podcast, we don't even know what to do with ourselves. So.
Anyway. Best gift, Clay?
So, I'm trying to honestly think, like, the best, most memorable gift I've ever gotten. So, I'm just trying to decide between two. Because it's the one gift I remember the most. And it's the one gift that, like, I used the most. You know what? I gotta go with the used the most. So, in 2014, I was looking at deploying to Afghanistan, which, by the grace of God, I did not. And through that, we got our son Grant, with me being home. But my wife went out.
Yes, that's how it works.
Put two and two together, people.
Literally.
No, it was... You know, Erica, you know what I mean. Like, there's something about when your husband's deploying where things that revolve around that deployment become, like, reluctant. And so, short notice thing, and so I asked for a bunch of gear for Christmas. And she went out and bought all that gear for me for Christmas.
Yeah.
That, it meant a lot to me because it was stuff that I wanted for that deployment. Which I ended up, my orders got canceled, you know, and I remember how frustrated she was about that, you know, the fact that she bought all this gear for me for Christmas that I was supposed to take to Afghanistan with me, and it just never happened.
So she felt like a failure, but
Such a
you
waste
felt
of a Christmas,
loved.
because her love language is giving gifts. But, and I pulled her aside, I'm like, babe, this is the stuff, you know, this spoke volumes to me, because it was the things that I really needed in this situation. And I'm very thankful for him. I still use that stuff, you know, every time I go out to the field with my job. And so that to me was like the most memorable Christmas gift I got, because I was not expecting any of that stuff.
This leads in really well, though, because she had an expectation for that gift. And the
so,
expectation wasn't met.
Which led to After Christmas Blues.
But not for Clay, because he liked it.
Bam. Man, that segue was nailed.
You're welcome.
Good job, babe.
I went to school for it.
So Christmas has this anticipatory feeling to it where we're building up to an event. A lot of churches follow the Advent calendar, and every week is a different, build up as far as the theme of the week. And then Christmas happens. All the presents are opened.
In like 5 minutes.
And the church services are had. Christmas Eve candlelight vigils are attended. Songs are sung, and then
your house is askew with bits of wrapping paper and
Scotch tape
and children
bows.
Who are half drunk on Christmas cheer and copious amounts of sugar.
God bless them. And then, just like that, it's all over. So, what is it that brings on these after Christmas blues?
I'm sure people have felt it. Everything that you had thought and planned and decorated for, it's not over, and it just didn't bring the kind of satisfaction or payoff you thought it would.
Kind of feels like massive just deflation.
Like, really? That was it?
Yeah. So why does that happen?
It's a lot. I'd say it's a lot of misplacing what the season's about.
Okay.
How so?
So I mean, not saying the season, people put necessarily the wrong ideals on this season. Getting together with family, spending time with family and friends.
Yeah.
Giving gifts to each other. None of that's wrong. And all that stuff can be good. But a lot of that's brought on with, that disappointment's like, oh, it's over. I'm no longer with family, time off work. I'm going back to it. Life's set as normal. When, the season's not about any of that stuff. You can strip all that stuff away. And the season's about the birth of the Savior, the birth of the perfect sacrifice who's going to take away the sins of the world. That's what this is about. So it's just misplaced, in my opinion, onus on what this holiday is about.
Yeah, I guess you were saying that basically people were expecting it to deliver something that really only God could deliver. So
I think hasn't everyone kind of felt that to some extent though? Like maybe not so much that like it didn't fulfill us, because I don't think most Christians really do look to Christmas to fulfill us, technically. But there's something that we're looking for, some type of family unity, or some type of togetherness, or there's usually like something there. Not that we think Christmas itself necessarily will fulfill us, but there's usually some type of expectation, like you guys were like talking about, like something in particular. Like this is the year that, Uncle Jim will finally show up for Christmas. Mm-hmm. Or this is, and to some extent, it's kind of like all those sappy Christmas movies we watch, and all those, commercials where it shows the perfect family sitting around the perfect dinner table, with the perfect tablescape, and everything just seems to look so...
Well, and all the Christmas songs that just talk about joy and snow and celebration, and everything is wonderful, but then there's always family drama, or the crazy uncle gets drunk again and says something inappropriate.
Yep, that one thing that Aunt Myrtle did 5 years ago still hasn't been forgiven. Darn you, Myrtle.
I'm going to say the Christmas never comes out perfect. The best representation ever in a movie of Christmas was Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase. You have the crazy family come in, it's all drama.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all it is.
So, in large part, let me back up. So there's a lot of things in our life that we do this with, that we expect for it to deliver on something that's lasting, but it doesn't have that power, and so we are let down.